Oh, hello everybody, welcome back to Pokemon ZA, Legends ZA. I looked up where I can get a shiny stone, because I was impatient. And I can find one here, according to the map I saw, like the Map Genie map. So there should be one here somewhere. I think on this thing here, probably. And there it is. Let's go. There's the shiny stone. First, I want this shiny stone to evolve my good old Rosalia. So we can finally have a Roserade. So also I should give her I give all the items first. The XP. Level 60, okay. And then we give this, so it hopefully gets to 61. 63 even, okay, damn. Then we go for the stones. Where is it? Shiny stone. Use this item on Rosalia. And let's see Rosalia evolve into Roserades. We finally got our shiny Roserade. Doesn't it look beautiful? And now that's not everything we can do. We checked first stats. Very high special attack, so change moves. Test Toxic, so that is better than Toxic Spikes. Leaf Stone over Swift. And then do we have like any poison move? No, not even one poison move. Poison Jab is also like a really bad move. Let's see. Mud Shot is not good. You really don't have any moves for this, girl. So we keep Poison Jab. Then we go to Hotel Z. So, but we finally have our team. Also, Roserade is really strong. We managed to save another bunch of Pokemon from Rogue Mega Evolution. That's true. That's true. As usual, it was largely thanks to your efforts. In fact, you really outdid yourself this time. I'm so glad we've got you on Team MZ. Hey AZ, can I ask you something? Yes, what is this, my young friend? You keep saying we need to find the strongest Mega Evolution user. But how do we determine that? Like, how do we know which trainer's the actual strongest? It's up to Floyd to decide. How do you mean? I mean that it will require the greatest of Mega Evolution users to handle Floyd's true power. For the moment, let us simply be glad that you all continue to succeed in calming rogue Pokemon. But do we know how Floyd would even decide who's the strongest? There's gotta be a Pokemon trainer that Floyd thinks she could rely on. Well, that must be Padado. Says who? Next match is Grisham. Okay. This is a promotion match announcement for trainer Padado rank B. The opponent for your next promotion match has been decided. You are to face trainer Grisham. The trainer who wins will be promoted to rank A. So it's finally time. You're closing in on rank A now, the very top of the ZA Royale. Just one question. Who the heck is Grisham? Does anyone know? Odd that they've made it to rank B but managed to keep their face secrets. Some folks prefer not to show their face in their profile photo. They want to keep their daily lives and their the A Royale activities separate. Some people register under pseudonyms or nicknames too. That's true, but still, how are you supposed to find them to have your promotion match? You have to wait for them to find you, I guess. And risk things getting worse with Prism Tower? No way. We can't just sit back and wait. Let's ask Emma. Yeah, she's our best bet. I mean, Vinny wouldn't be a bad choice because he is the organizer, I think. Let's head to the Lookout Bureau, Padaro and try to find out more about this Grisham. Looks like the competition to see who hits rank A first has begun. Who joins the ZA Royale under a false name? There are some strange people out there. Strongest Mega Evolution user. Another role I should have fulfilled and yet failed to. Consult Elmar about your mysterious opponent Grisham. I'll do that. Is this a new place? No, we were in 19 already. Oh yeah, we were 19 and didn't get any of the Pokemon. Here, Lookout Bureau. Good to see you too, Mimi. Hello there, what can I do for you today? This is about your case. I've narrowed down the list of likely candidates, but by looking at people who came to Limios within the last few years. Thanks, Emma, but it's actually another missing person we are here for today. Another missing person, alright, let's hear it. Need to find Padaro's opponent for his next promotion match. Do you have a name? Grisham. Grisham, I know the name. One of the top ranked trainers in the A Royale, also I've heard. I can give you the information you need, but this knowledge could potentially put you in danger. And you still want to know? Of course we still do. What the fuck are you talking about? We are doing dangerous stuff all the time. I figured you'd say that. Okay, I know what to do. What do we have to do? Do you have to do? If you beat me in battle, I'll tell you what I know. Come on, let's head outside. Damn. Okay. Let's start with our new Roserade. Or newly evolved Roserade. Or good old shiny Pokemon. You should know Emma's really strong. Her detective work means she's too busy for the ZA Royale. But she'd be in the top ranks for sure. Are you ready to battle me? I'm ready to win. I'll be using Pokemon that were given to me by a man who played an important role in my life. Malamar, everyone, let's go. Did you get the Pokemon from Luca? You are challenged by Detective Emma. Ooh, Ampharos. That's my Roserade. Okay, we first of all use setup move with this. We just use Earthquake. I still thought I had Toxic Spike, actually. That's why I used it, but it's fine. Lopunny. She's moving quick. Lucario. That's an easy job for our Pangoro. Malamar. Malamar is an easy thing for our Excadrill. My Pokemon and I aren't alone. My old mentors have our spirits in back. have our back in spirits. I mean, Mega Melamar. Let's Mega Evolve Excadrill and Mega Horn to finish this off. First, you have no chance against me. Good thing those old guys aren't here to see this. If you say so, yeah. I tell you what, do you two know about Team Flare? They had a group that caused all that trouble for Kalos 5 years ago, right? Exactly. The group was led by a man named Lysander. He disappeared 5 years ago, but now he's reappeared calling himself L. He's been spotted around town with a mysterious Pokemon. It seemed suspicious, so I decided to investigate them. Not for a client, just for me. But everything I've discovered tells me that L hasn't been doing anything sinister at all. In fact, he seems to be genuinely trying to help save Limios. So it's not that not the old guards we've got to worry about here, but rather the new. So about 5 years ago, I had my own ties to someone who was involved in Team Flare. That's how I heard what I'm about to tell you. Before Team Flare collapsed, they started making moves to ensure they left a legacy. Apparently, they tried a few different things, including making the expansion suit that I use. Another one of their efforts involved training up a new generation to carry on their ideals. Grisham was one of the young trainers that Team Flare taught. Though it's not clear if Grisham is even a real name or not. And now it seems Grisham is taking part in the Air Royale, but why? To what end? Does Grisham have a goal on their own? There's no real saying for sure. Not until I do some more digging, at least. You know what? I bet Mabel at the Pokemon Research Lab could tell you more about Grisham. You mean Mabel knows Grisham? I mean, yeah, of course. We know that she's a Team Flare, former Team Flare member, yeah. Sorry, but that's not for me to say. It's up to Mabel to decide how much she wants to share. Thanks for the tip, Emma. I do some investigating of my own. You should go to the Pokemon Research Lab and see what Mabel says. Palalo. Isn't this like the good spot, like to tell Emma about what we know about Lysander and Zygarde? Like, wouldn't that be a good opportunity there? I don't have any items to alter here. Ah, strange. Okay. Very, very strange. Ich probably want to get director's office. That right, that vile little man. I can't believe that mayor. It's not my fault we keep getting more wild zones. It's not even like I can tell him off. Not when he knows I'm basically at his mercy. But that doesn't mean I should get worked into the ground. I'm acting director of this place. Look at this. Is this a Team Flare symbol? What do we have here on this? Okay, nothing. Oh, we have the professor on here. A photo of Professor Sycamore, the previous director of the Pokemon Research Lab. Even though they're just photos, they seem to give off a whiff of cologne. And here is Mabel's Team Flare gaming chair. Are you making progress on my research tasks? I want to know about Grisham. Grisham, who could that be? Someone who was in Team Flare? Team Flare, it seems you already know more about Chris than I would have thought. Fine, so I used to be part of Team Flare. Tell me more. I mean, that's not surprising. I don't really mind telling people if they're merely curious. But there are still people today who react badly if they even hear the words Team Flare, you know? I don't exactly walk around advertising it, but I won't lie about if I'm asked either. You're not rocking around advertising it. There's a fucking Team Flare laptop on your desk. And there was one on the front desk, and you have a Team Flare gaming chair. And it rhymed. You're literally are advertising it. Shithead. When everything fell apart, I got taken into custody along with the others. But I took a plea deal, so I got made acting director of this lab. Easy to keep tabs on me. I'm always stuck here, right? My role in Team Flare also had me looking into Pokemon energy and all, so I don't hate the work. Sorry, didn't mean for the sub story to spill out. You want to know about Grisham, huh? He was part of the younger generation in Team Flare. Everyone called him Grizz. It means gray. Like the is it gris? Gris? It means gray, like the color of ashes. He was pretty strong when it came to Pokemon battles. Not that he got much chance to show off that skill at the time. I honestly don't know what he might be thinking now joining the ZA Royale, but if you really got to know, you might want to try Nouveau Cafe over in Centrico Plaza. The coffee truck? Why? Because they are also former Team Flare members. They are racists. Not racists. Fascists. They wanted to do a genocide on all humans. Yeah, you'll find out when you go, won't you? Sheesh, kid. Don't take all the mystery and fun out of life. You're about to walk into a pretty sticky situation, but I'll be there to help you when the time comes. And don't forget, I still want you to keep up the research work too. I mean, I'm doing it from time to time. Is there an TM that is useful? Thunderbolt could be useful, actually. Poison Jab. Sludge Bomb. I actually need Sludge Bomb. 32 is... Maybe I have to get to 32 pretty soon. Would you like to go? Lobby. So we get Sludge Bomb for Rosalia. Drink our coffee. Let's talk here first. The only good thing we've got to offer is our location. Here for another nasty drink. If you'd like to order something, please speak to the young lady there. I'd like to order a meeting with Grisham. Well, isn't this entertaining? It looks like you've managed to find your next opponent. The Quiet Master of Centrico Plaza's famed Nouveau truck is indeed just a front. Truth is, I'm one of the top-ranked trainers in the ZA Royale, the foremost trainer in rank B, and the boss of Team Flare Nouveau. Yes, you found me, Grisham, at your service. I've got my own goals to achieve, goals that have brought me to the ZA Royale, which is why I cannot let you defeat me. I suppose this still makes little sense to you, however. Shall I explain the whole thing? Grisham, you know this kid is with AZ. There's no point even trying to explain it all to someone's on AZ's side. This is Grizel, one of my comrades in Team Flare Nouveau. Let's just take this kid down, right here, right now, while we've got the chance. Grizel, please do calm yourself. Nouveau Cafe is here to offer comfort to the masses. It's no place to start a commotion. I sent you a location. If you care at all about knowing the truth, go there and wait. You close up shop, then head over. If you'd be so kind, please check your map and find your own way. We'll meet you there. Okay. We go here. And then heal our Pokemon. Heal. Bam, 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 bam. I like to do some shopping. I like to buy. Some hyper potions. Um. Oh, we can have all this stuff as well. Okay. See you soon. We have to go up here. Okay. Oh, there's an item. I want to get to this item. No, this... No! This stupid Pokemon. Can we... Can the autofocus please attack the Pokemon that I want to attack, please? Focus only on this one. Flamethrower. Fire Blast. Dazzling Gleam. Oh, that's a good attack. Flamethrower. Oh, I don't have Hippopotas. Okay. That's good. But we lost the Ordino now. That's annoying. Yeah, but doesn't matter. We go out of here. Can we, Carousel learn, Dazzling Gleam? Yeah. Can. Leaf Storm. Toxic, I don't like Poison Jab, so we take this away. Dazzling Gleam is pretty nice. So this broken down house, I guess. An old cafe. Look at you, waiting like a good little boy. I imagine you must be asking yourself why we would want to meet at such a spot. This is Lysander's cafe. Oh, it's a cafe where you have to battle him in the past. It was a very important place for anyone in Team Flare, though now it is an empty storefront. No one has any idea, any desire to render locations so closely associated with a disruptible? Yeah, no, don't know. Disruptible was correct. Group. No, disreputable. Reputation. Disreputable. Yeah. And since no one wants it, we've taken the liberty of continuing to use it as a base for Team Flare, or more rightly for Team Flare Nouveau. You do know about Team Flare, don't you? Of course I do. What could an outsider like you know about what Team Flare really was? Grisel. Bisham, this kid is our enemy. It's nothing but an obstacle to all the goals we hope to achieve for Team Flare Nouveau. There's no point in trying to explain everything to someone like this. Let's just get rid of him. The world has not been kind or forgiving toward those of us who were part of Team Flare. I'm afraid it's all too understandable, sad though it is, that some harden their hearts in response, like Grisel here has done. My apologies. I'm afraid there's simply no stopping Grisel once she is set on a course of action. So it will mean revealing your battle tactics to me before our promotion match, I must ask. Please, won't you grant Grisel the battle she desires? Oh, you want to battle me? I mean, we start with... No. We start with Gyarados. Then let's fight you, Grisel, after he's saved. That's for sure. So, Grisel, let's fight. Fight me, I will, and I win. I'm going to burn you to the ground. There won't be enough of you left to fight in the ZA Royale. Reset of Team Flare Nouveau. Oh, Talonflame. Good luck against my Gyarados. Dragon Rush, Waterfall. Oh, I have to use Iron Heads. Where's he? There. Camerupt. Okay, wait. Can defeat this Camerupt and then switch it to Feraligatr, I guess. Liquidation. The burn is too much for my Gyarados, I guess. Aerodactyl. Metagross. Ooh, oh, Metagross. That's good matchup for my Excadrill and Megahorn. With Pyroar. That's actually not a good matchup. I've got to win this battle. We can't let anyone stand in our way. Was the Mega Ring visible anytime before? Pyroar is one of the weirdest Mega Evolutions. Can we please Mega Evolve? And then we use Aqua Jet and Liquidation. But you're down. I have a 66 for my Charizard. This is ridiculous. Nope. This isn't ridiculous. This is Pokemon. I lost. My Pokemon lost. That was well fought. I expected nothing less from Team MZ's new ace. The one who seeks to save Limio City. I say it's time for a little coffee break. Voila, one Ember Roast, our signature drink at Nouveau Cafe. I should have perked up the Pokemon who battled for us as well. Now that we're all feeling refreshed, allow me to teach you about the true history of Team Flare and what it is we hope to accomplish. Please join us inside. Okay. I will join you inside. The fiery red of Lysander's burning passion. That is what fills this Lysander's cafe. And here in this place, I'd like to explain to you why I chose to battle in the ZA Royale. I begin with Team Flare. You see, the group known as Team Flare provided a place for people to come together and help one another. All to achieve a more beautiful world. However, our leader, a man named Lysander, grew disillusioned with humanity over time. Fearing what the future might bring, he set his sights on a new goal of his own, to reduce the number of people in the world. I mean, he was planning to do a mass genocide of every, human that he does not consider beautiful, so... In the end, Lysander made a truly foolish choice. He chose to use the ultimate weapon. Do you know about the ultimate weapon, which nearly burns the Kalos region of the map? That weapon was AZ's creation, I know. You may only see AZ as the kindly figure who has provided you with a place to call home. But if he had never built something so horrifying as that weapon, then Lysander would have never been driven to such madness. And we in Team Flare wouldn't have become society's outcasts. And now it appears AZ is out to save Limios, relying on the support of your Team MZ. Honestly, it's laughable. My apologies. I mean, you don't know how to respond to such an unexpected outpouring. And of course, you might not even believe a word that I've said. That is why I invite you, Pedalo, to witness the truth for yourself. The truth? You'll see. Open Sesame. Oh, it's the hidden thing. Where you, the underground tunnel. We have to fight Lysander with his mechanical arms and his mega or was it Gyarados. But beyond the door lies the former Lysander Labs. It was a facility used for research in the days when Team Flare was still active. And it was down there that we learned AZ's secrets for ourselves. That is where we learned of the terrible weapon that AZ created. You must see the truth with your own eyes. If you are to fully understand how awful it is. Lysander's lab was designed to be a labyrinth. And of course, plenty of white Pokemon have taken over the place since it was abandoned. You might be done in before you ever get to see the truth for yourself. I don't think so. Let's go into Lysander's labs. And see how many cool Pokemon we can find. Moshi Moshi, hi. I figured enough time had passed for you to have gotten yourself in some trouble. And let me guess, you're down in Lysander's labs. If so, there should be an elevator right in front of you, see it? You need to find an elevator key. There should be one lying around there somewhere. Okay. Let's first have a look here. The door seems to be closed. The letter A is displayed on the console. Okay. You can't proceed as long as the elevator is locked with the key. Okay. Okay, let's just walk around here a little bit and see what we can find. Ultra Ball. Especially what Pokemon, like what kind of Pokemon we can find. Okay. Houndoom. Finally caught a Houndoom, I guess. There's something we can investigate. You pull down the lever and activates the power supply units. Okay. It's not dark anymore. Okay, nice. Dice are back on and nearby warp panels should work now. Oh, okay, interesting. Let's use this one. Where did we end up? Okay. There's no Pokemon here. Okay. Oh, there's a Manectric. Okay. Earthquake. Ultra Ball. Lab Key Card A. Dark Pulse. Ooh, that's good. That's a good one. Let's have a look if someone can learn Dark Pulse. There's a Gleam. Dark Pulse here. These two are not good enough to learn Dark Pulse. If you turn... No. Let's teach it Zen Headbutts. Oh, we get Maple's Research. Rock Slide. Okay. Thunderbolt will be a very interesting one. So we can not use the other one. Dawnstone. Ooh. Can we just catch this Electrike? Sadly not, no. There we go. I was hoping that we can just catch it. And then we have one. Those. Propel doesn't work to power it, okay. We have the A button key. Door opened. Let's have a look. Here is nothing. Here is an item. Where? Oh, up there. Ultra Ball. Let's go. Nothing here. Take Excadrill. Take out Excadrill again. Oh no, we can use Gyarados actually. Waterfall! Because accidentally killing the other Pokemon is always a fine move. Here's nothing much. Here is a panel with letter B. Okay. So I have to find the key cards. We can investigate here. Let's use this power switch. You got the power on. Lights are back on and nearby wall panels should work now. Okay, nice. We can't get through there. This is the only only panel, isn't it? Yeah. The only panel, so let's use it. I think panels like this work so much better in this kind of game. Lab card EB. Can't go through this, but we can just move over here. And then go to the door. Yeah, it's so much better in like a fully 3D game. Oh, there's one of those guys. Beldum. They have a very low catch rate, so we have to get lucky to catch one. We were not lucky. We come from here, so we go here and investigate this place. Okay. Well, there's the Manectric that we saw earlier, and the Electrike. So we pick the Max Revive, use the control panel, not control panel, the power switch, and turn the power on. I think a mechanic that is really good, they are really appreciated in Pokemon, in Digimon. Sorry, Time Strangers. That would be nice in Pokemon. Would be the ability to just stand and get into the regeneration modes, and that's just lets you recover HP. I think that's such a good mode. Like, that was such a good idea. Because you don't need items that much, and you don't need to auto heal all the time. You can just move around, stand still from time to time, get your stuff, and so on. Like, for a few seconds, like 10 seconds is the maximum you have to stay around. I really like that. I mean, I really like that. You can just go through everything this way. There's a Houndoom, okay. An Arbok, okay. Rock slides. Full punch. Night slash. Big break. And we got the Arbok. Let's go. Let's go. We get this key, obviously. Then we... Wait, wrong button. Revive. Excadrill. Waterfall. There's a Noivern. Here's a super effective move against Noivern. Oh yeah. Dragon Rush. And then we use Hurricane. Got another Noivern, let's go. We get another Firestone, let's go. That is the next key. We have to insert. Oh, Manectric. It's Earthquake. There was more to look for here. I haven't looked into every corner. That is what I like to do. Okay. I have a feeling we can glitch over this somehow. But now we looked into everything, yes. Okay. Now we get to the next sector. Keycard C. The door opens. An Aegislash. Damn, damn, damn. An Aegislash floats in the air. It looks like you'll have to defeat it to continue ahead. Oh, I will be so happy to fight against this. Mega Horn, Earthquake. Let me catch it! Oh man, I can't catch it. Path is now clear. I don't care, I want to catch this one. Again, switch to Gyarados, because I want to fight with Gyarados first. Pick this. You obtain the elevator key. Let's go. Elevator key, a key that cards that elevates Team Flare's logo. Head to the elevator near the entrance. Oh, there's an item. It's a max potion, nice. And then let's switch the last one. Oh, that means we can go to here from like the start to go here and fight this Mega Aegislash that will probably respawn. Investigate. Of the standing stones that line Route 10 all the way to the ruins in Gilsang Town. These stones apparently behave in mysterious manners. They usually emit energy, but when the ultimate weapon is activated, that reverses. They then begin to absorb energy from Pokemon attached to them. Oh, okay. Good to know. You tap the elevator key against the panel. You can now use the elevator. Which floor would you like to go? B2, B2F? Okay, no music. Complete silence. Okay. I guess. Yeah. Which floor would you like to go? B34? B3F? It's pretty dark in here. Can I even see anything here? Oh, it activates. Some of the machinery powered back on in response to your presence. Security check initialized. Possession of all key cards has been confirmed, commencing partial reboot of systems. Systems rebooted, voice guidance enabled. 4 files are available for playback. The device, the fuel, the legends, or shared dream. Which file would you like to review? The device. The device that grants life. This device was created 3,000 years in the past. It was originally designed to restore life to a Pokemon that had perished. We have found this ultimate weapon buried in the earth beneath Gilsang Town. It has been well preserved. We believe we can have it operational with a little work. But we have not yet found the necessary key to activate the weapon. We believe AZ should still possess it, since he was the machine's creator. We must find him and capture him, without delay. Which file would you like to review? The fuel. Device that grants life. In fact, grants the deceased life stone from other Pokemon. This is because the basic function of the device is to distill energy into its purest form, then emits that distilled energy. This emission can take the form of convection, radiation, or conduction. Thus, life can be conducted back into a Pokemon that has lost its own, allowing it to be revived. What then would occur if we were to fuel the device with the energy of a legendary Pokemon? Which file would you like to review? The legends. Chaos is said to have 2 legendary Pokemon, Xerneas, which represents life and rebirth, and Yveltal, representing destruction and death, the power to grant life and the power to steal life. These are mysterious abilities that even science has not been able to decode. What would happen to the world if we were to use such power to activate the ultimate weapon? Which file would you like to review? Or shared dream? As the world grows wealthier, the number of Pokemon and people will only continue to grow. And that growth will invite new difficulties. In time, life will fill every corner of the planet, until no more life can be sustained. When there's only one of something, it cannot be shared. When something cannot be shared, it will be fought over. When something is fought over, some must survive without it. The only way to create a world where people live in beauty, a world without conflict or theft, is to reduce the number of living things. My comrades in Team Flare Time has come to lead the world towards a more beautiful future. Oh, hey, Zygarde. Have you learned the secret of the ultimate weapon? Truly abominable it was. AZ created that weapon. Then 1000 years later, he also made a device that now dwells within Prism Tower. Hell, but how? Zygarde seemed to wish that I come to this place. I've lost most of my memories, and yet this place does bring back something. What I remember most clearly is AZ. When I spoke with him 5 years ago, through the bars of his cell, I did not know his true intent, but I did learn of the device within Prism Tower. I set my mind on activating both the ultimate weapon and that device. But to activate the device required a certain Pokemon, one particular Floette. And there was no way to know where that Floette could be found. It led me to abandon my plans for the tower's device, but the ultimate weapon could still be activated using the key AZ carried, and so I did. There was an explosion, I remember that much. Though I cannot recall the cause of it. Perhaps the weapon was incomplete. I was buried deep in the earth, together with Team Flare's secret base. But you're still alive. Zygarde saved me. It worked to protect all living creatures in the area, from the light raining down, the deadly light of the ultimate weapon. In doing so, Zygarde exhausted its own power. But at the weapon's activation, the device in Prism Tower awakened as well, sensing danger. Now it has become a threat to Limios. It could fully lose control at any time. To stop the device and protect the city, Zygarde must regain its true power. It has given me a mission. Sooner or later the tower will enter a frenzied state similar to Rogue Mega Evolution. The only one who can bring it back under our control is AZ's Floette. Yes, we need the Eternal Flower, and a trainer who can draw forth her full potential. This is the truth I know. And now you have learned all those, those young people waiting in Lysandre Cafe want you to learn. Go and speak with Grisham and with AZ, then do what must be done. Damn, we learned a lot. We cannot just travel back, okay. Which floor would you like to go? B1F. B2F is where is the cell where AZ was held. Did you see Lysander? I met him inside. I think that he is still alive, and yet he doesn't seem to remember us in the slightest. How could you just forget? It's all because of him that the rest of us... There will be a time for such things later. And you, Pedado, you now know the truth of AZ's sins. And so I make this request of you. Get AZ's Floette and give her to me. What about what Floette wants? You must see it by now. With AZ's special Floette, we should be able to keep Prism Tower controlled. Everything we've learned points to that conclusion. We must stop the tower from going on a rampage. If we are ever to achieve the kind of beautiful world Team Flare once dreamed of. And if we can be the ones to protect Limios, then people will finally see us differently. Do you understand? We were mere children, born to those who chose to join Team Flare. And yet we to become pariahs in the eyes of society when Team Flare was disbanded. But we couldn't just leave Limios. The city is our home too, and we love it as much as anyone else. The only reason Team Flare existed was to make Limios better, to make all of Kalos better. At Nouveau Café, we've worked hard to provide coffee to those who have little else. And as we've worked there, we've also heard the voices of Limios people. We understand this city better than anyone else. We know its people better than anyone else. So if you really want to face me in a battle, you'll need more than just a challenger's ticket. You need to be ready to hand over AZ's Floette to me. I must become the strongest Pokemon trainer by battling my way up through the ZA Royale. I must become the strongest Mega Evolution user. then I will be the only one to restrain Prism Tower with... Oh, I will be the one to restrain Prism Tower with AZ's Floette. We'll talk with the rest of Team MZ and decide what it is you really ought to do. It's time they all learned of AZ's sins. Now go back to Hotel Z. Why are they so mad? I mean, I understand, but calm down. Let's get back to the hotel, I guess. Let's get back to the hotel and talk with everyone. But okay, I want to save before this because this could be way too long otherwise. Let's talk with AZ. You've returned. I heard from Emma what leads you were following up on. I imagine you've learned much of my tale by now, isn't that right? Oh, Panado, did you manage to find Grisham? He's the guy from the cafe. Oh, no kidding, I went digging into the rumors about Grisham with Emma after our chat. Sounds like he's one formidable trainer. Plus he's part of this group, Team Flair Nouveau. And he's been getting all sorts of info about Lemieux from customers at Nouveau Cafe. He even got information on the Prism Tower or some stuff. AZ, is there any chance you could tell us more about the tower, given the situation? F, I also been thinking it is time I talked to you all about it. We can speak on the roof. That was my finger a bit too trigger happy. And skipping cuts, speaking dialogue, I mean. Skipping dialogue. But you know of the ultimate weapon, don't you? I went to Lysander's labs. Shall I tell you of the terrible sins I have committed and of my regrets? In the war that occurred 3,000 years ago, many things were lost. So many Pokemon had their futures stolen. People lost the everyday lives they'd known. And my Floette was sent to the front lines, where she lost her life. I made a device, a machine that could ground life. Also that I could revive my beloved Floette. I brought Floette back to life. I got back what I had lost. Got back what I had loved most. But my rage had not subsided. I could not forgive the world that had hurt the Pokemon that I loved. In my rage, I remade my device into the ultimate weapon. I put an end to the senseless conflict that would have taken everything from us by becoming destruction itself. The light fired from the ultimate weapon reached the heavens, then poured down, burning away all that rested upon the earth. But Floette must have known the truth. She must have realized that the life I had given her was stolen from so many other Pokemon. She left me, and I wandered alone for 3,000 years. Seriously? For 3,000 years? During those long years of aimless wandering, a man of great power asked me for my help. He said he wanted a way to protect Kalos. By this, I thought to myself, I cannot make another device that would take from others, but perhaps I could make one that would share the eternal life I had bestowed on Floette. That is what Ange is. That is what is hidden deep within Prison Tower. I built Ange to give meaning to the eternal life I had burdened Floette with. It was, in one sense, my attempt to atone to Floette for what I had done. I dreamed of the day when I could use Ange after reuniting with Floette at last. That day did not come to pass. But that was because we were living in a time of peace. But now Ange, Tower is emitting excessive amounts of Mega Power even without Mega Floette present. This is only This is only conjecture on my part, but I believe it. Maybe but I believe it may be related to the ultimate weapon being fired 5 years ago. That shock awoke Ange and has caused the mega power contained within it to spill forth. It has led to this rampant rogue mega evolution. How the Pokemon suffer, people come to harm. There's only one way to put an end to the pain. A mega evolution user must mega evolve Floette, and together reach the control panel within Ange. I never could have imagined that you and Floette had that kind of history. And the tower too. So we need the strongest Mega Evolution user to stop the tower from going berserk? I have a question. Why would Floette be able to Mega Evolve at all? Now only Pokemon can only Mega Evolve when they aren't capable of evolving any further. Shouldn't Floette be able to evolve into Florges? My Floette cannot evolve. First because she is such a special Pokemon, having received the lives of so many others. Though that is only my conjecture. Red returning to my side again after 3,000 years was an act of forgiveness. But she likely also returned to me so that I could atone for my sins by stopping the tower. However, I no longer have it in me to do battle as a trainer. I mean, yeah, I guess you might have kicked all these events into motion, AZ, but I'm sure you never dreamed the tower would go berserk like this. That doesn't matter. AZ still made this awful mess, and Team MZ is stuck cleaning it up. Levine, he's right, by the way. But also AZ is like atoning for his sins like for 3,000 years or something, so yeah. I appreciate that, that AZ is trying to right his wrongs, and I owe him as much as any of us do. I don't want to be the bad guy any more than the rest of you, but accountability matters. You do realize we might die trying to fix all this, don't you? Levine is correct in what he says. I continue to cause you children nothing but trouble because of my own powerlessness. I'm truly sorry. I understand, AZ. Just leave this to Team MZ. Bernardo, it's up to us to keep the tower from going wild, and that means you've got to beat Grisham. I will win for sure. Knew we could count on you, Bernardo. We'll be the ones to stop the tower, not Grisham and Team Flare Nouveau. Alright, it's time you go challenge Grisham to a promotion match. Thank you. I will forever be grateful for meeting you all, my dear Team MZ. Challenger tickets. I already did, so save. And we continue next time. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, the story, all the turns and twists, and the exploration of the plot of Pokemon X and Y, and how it continued, and some extra background and stuff. I hope you like it. And I will play a little bit off camera to get myself Sludge Bomb. So I will just catch a few Pokemons, like go through the areas and catch Pokemons, and that's it. So I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, and see you next one. Bye bye.